Hello all, just a quick video, as always. This is my lovely girlfriend who will remain nameless. This is our second love. Wow, not in any order, whether it be scooters, riding or anything else. This is fishing, and we are down at Chesil today and we are mackerel fishing, and my girlie as ever is whooping my ass and catching loads of fish. So I've never worn the head mount before on the GoPro, by the way, so it might be shaking about, might not be any good. I've just got to get used to not having it on my chest. But I'm just going to walk down to the water now. We're bringing you live to Mackerel Central. And as you can see, she's caught another 3 mackerel. There we go. I should go and take them off. And the fish this year are so big. They are lovely, all a good size, all worth taking home size. And we always have a habit of, now we catch and release the ones that are basically too small. Chuck them back in the ocean, give them another chance and see again. So there we go, that's a few. And what I do is I put them in a holding bucket just for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to literally clean them up in a couple of seconds, humanely kill them and clean them up, and they're going on a barbecue. So there we go, little celebration, no doubt. Go on then, show us how you do it then. Let's see if we can get another load out. So you can see there, got a mackerel trace, lovely cast. That's it, wait for it to fall. My girlie's got a great knack of finding the fish where they are in the water. Whether you leave it, you can cast out and leave the weight to fall in the bottom, or you can start to reel in, and you can reel at different speeds as well. And that puts the trace, the attractor, if you like, the mackerel trace we're fishing with. Mackerel are visual feeders. They feed with sight. So you want a nice clear day, and nice and flat like this, not too much wind. And of course, if you've got wind blowing offshore, just slightly, it gives you a hand with the cast as well. Are you in?
No,
you're not in this one?
No.
Alright, well, we'll wait for one more cast. And we'll see what happens, and I shall switch off this one, go back over there, set myself up, and I shall have a cast. But we'll just stand out the way there. All you need, people, 11 ounce bass rod. You don't need a big beach caster in a 6 ounce weight. 11 foot bass rod. This one is a particularly nice bass rod, to be fair. You get a lot of distance with this one. It's a Sonic. Oh, that looks possible. And got a nice little Daiwa reel there. You want a spinning reel, speed of about 5.0 to 1, the ratio that you reel in. You don't need big heavy line, you don't need a big heavy weight. The secret is what they call a shock leader. Google it and have a look it up. She's got some more. Here we go. All right, but we fish 10, 12 pound line, really light line. The lighter the line, to a reason, means you get further. If you fish with a heavy line, you get lots of drag and resistance, and you don't get as far. And you don't need big heavy gear to catch mackerel. So you're anything between sort of 6 and 12 pound line. Google a shock leader if you haven't done this before, by the way. You need a shock leader on the end, which takes out the shock when you cast, because you snap your light line. A little 3 ounce weight or a 2 ounce weight. I fish with a 2 ounce weight. And there we go. I think that's the one to go back, is it? How big is it? Oh no, it's a good size. It's a good size. There you go. Nothing secret. These are good size. Nice little mackerel. There we go. Right, I've got to clean that bucket of fish up, people, because it's not fair to hold them in that bucket for long. So I've got to humanely dispatch them now. So because we eat all our fish, by the way, anything that's too small, we put it straight back in the water. Wet hands, so you try to take the scales off them as well. Give them a good chance, and that's a healthy way to have it. And we don't take any more home than we actually need, because you can get in a frenzy doing mackerel fishing, and you could end up feeding half of the world. Hello all again. Right, my cast now. I fish with an even lighter reel. It's a little Snowbie reel, this one. I don't spend a lot on mackerel gear. You don't need to spend a lot on mackerel gear. And it's a little cheap Shakespeare 11.6 bass rod there. A medium sort of action, in other words, quite flexy. And we just go back. Cast out. I tend to let my weight sink to the bottom a bit. By the way, if you've just joined us and you haven't watched the other video, we just did a mackerel video a minute ago with a bucket of fish over there, which my girlie caught. Let's have a little go. So, for mackerel fish, you're simulating small fish in the water. And there we go. Get in. First cast. Mackerel are such a good, fun fish to catch because they put up a hell of a fight. And you see these guys come up this beach here, Chesil Beach, and they're fishing with huge, great beach casters and 8-ounce weights, 13-foot rod. You don't need that. I've proved it so many times that my girlie fishes with a 11-foot bass rod. Like I just said, 12-pound line, maximum, 10-pound, 8 pounds fine. They've got 4 traces. Mackerel only usually a couple of pound each, if that. I mean, they're about half a pound usually. You don't need heavy line and heavy gear. That's what takes the distance out. You need to get distance sometimes. And there you go. I've got 4 in a row. 4 lovely mackerel. And that's how it's done. I'm now going to take the hooks out and dispatch them and get ready for food. Over and out. Hello all, little video. I'm down here with my girlfriend. We're at Chesil Beach and this is one of our other passions, fishing. Today we're fishing for mackerel. Mackerel are visual feeders, so you use these hooks with like these attractors on them, and they look like little bait fish in the water when they're going through. And the idea is you cast this out, let it sink to the bottom, and then you basically reel it back, what they call spinning. I'll show you how we do it. We've had some success already. If you've been watching the other videos, I'm sure you have, because they're all there. And if you've Googled it, obviously you want to find out about it. So here we go. So let it sink. Wait till your line goes tight. I don't know if you can see the line now in the water, but it's still pulling through my fingers now. Right, so I know that it's now on the bottom, it's stopped. Close the bail arm over on your reel, and then you reel, and then you just pull. Reel, pull. One continuous action. Oh, there we go, I'm in already. Reel and pull. Ah, there we go. That's good. That's good. Ah. My girlfriend's loving this. She looks forward to the mackerel fishing season. We've had 2 or 3 visits here already and had nothing, and we saw a post the other day on the web that they're back, the mackerel. Great eating. If you do come down, people, don't take more than you need. Yeah, don't do it, because the fish stocks are running out. I mean, it's all right to come down here and take 20, 30 fish if you've got a family to feed, and they're lovely food, but don't waste them. We come down here sometimes and we fish, and people literally dump them. They have a great frenzy of catching fish, and they dump them in the car park, and it's so sad to find a bag of fish dead in the car park when it could be swimming in the ocean. And then it will spawn and it will make loads more fish, and then we all eat for another day. Oh, these are all small, I think. I think they're going to go back. Are they small? Let's have a look. Oh no, they're actually quite a good size. Once again, that's mackerel fishing. Yep, that'll be why it's too heavy. Look at the size of that for a mackerel. That's like a tuna. That's not a mackerel. Look at the size of that. That's huge. Mackerel fishing's done. Well done to my girlfriend, she caught most of it. We've now cleaned it up. Just use a little tiny knife like this. That's all you need. Don't need a big Bowie knife. And all you do, I've done them now, but I'll just show you. You take one, you put your knife in there, you slice it along the back to there, then very carefully keep your finger back. Take the head down one side, turn it over, head down the other side. Actually, under the gill there is the best way to do it. Then you take it off, you take the head off and buzz it, run your finger up underneath what is inside there, break it off, scoop it out and chuck it, and then just wash it all up nice. And that is lovely, lovely meat. Like I said before, don't be greedy. You don't need hundreds and hundreds of fish. we're taking 19 today, and we think that's quite enough. We'll eat 4 today, and we'll give a few to our neighbour, no doubt, and then we've just got a couple of meals after that, which is lovely. But these are going on the barbecue. Look at that, look, absolutely beautiful. They're all huge this time, and in the bottom here somewhere, that is like a bloody tuna fish. I don't know about anything else, but yeah. Sorry if you don't agree with all this and you think it's barbaric and inhumane and everything else. We kill them pretty much straight away. There's no suffering, and we actually, everything that we catch we eat. We don't waste, because there is obviously a shortage. But there we go. That's how you do your mackerel fishing. It's been a success, and we're off for breakfast. Well, actually we're off for a barbecue in the New Forest. Put some of these on. Out for now.